Meet Maxine Minx.
Pleased to meet you.
Sorry. We've all got blood on our hands now.
Okay, so let's talk about the new Mia Goth film, MaXXXine, which is going to be coming out in a couple of weeks, and we've been anticipating this movie for some time now. This is the finale to Ty West and Mia Goth's trilogy, which started with X, then they took us back with a prequel, which was Pearl, and now we're coming to the conclusion with MaXXXine. So we've been covering this for some time now. We're very excited for this. A24, hit me up, take me to the premiere. Let me watch this early already. Come on, y'all. We've been talking about this for some time. Give me some. But before we get into this new set of photos that we just got, I want to let you know to go ahead and subscribe to the channel. We are on the road to 35,000 subscribers, less than 5,000 to go to get to that, and really would appreciate you subscribing, following the website www.culturalexo.com, as well as the Instagram, Twitter, and also TikTok. But let's get into the set photos that just dropped. So one of the first ones we see here is of Halsey, who is playing the character of Tabby, as well as Mia Goth, who of course is playing Maxine Minx, and they seem to be in this like lingerie store. If you can see in the back, maybe like some adult shop of sorts, or it looks like it could also just be a convention of sorts. So we see that here in this first photo right here, and of course I already have my theories on what's going on with the character of Tabby because we've seen it so many times throughout the trailer, but we'll get to that later on. Another picture really caught my eye is of Maxine here running into the Norman Bates house. Now this is definitely with the part of the trailer where we see Maxine see Pearl in the window, so maybe she wants to find out what exactly is going there. My other question is, are they on the Universal lot? Because this seems eerily like the Universal Studios tour in Los Angeles, so that's something right there. We get this picture of Maxine in her car, and then this one caught my eye because it's of Maxine as well, which is played by Mia Goth, but also Giancarlo Esposito right here, who is playing Teddy Knight, who is actually Maxine's agent, because it says they're an adult film industry agent as well as for Z-list actors. My question is, why are they in a junkyard and what's going on here, right? Another picture we see here is of Elizabeth Bender, who is being played by Elizabeth Debicki, with Mia Goth, who is playing Maxine. Elizabeth Bender is the director of The Puritan 2, the film that Maxine is going to audition for and try to be in. This seems like she got the part already and is in full character. This is The Puritan 2 when it makes its debut, the red carpet and all. Is this reality or is this all in Maxine's head? Could this be the final scene in the whole movie? Very curious to see if that is the case. This is where we're gonna get our theory video for tomorrow, because what is going on here? Maxine is now tied up, gagged up, and blindfolded, and it looks like there's like some cult members in the back. There's another picture as well with Michelle Monaghan where she comes in with the pistol and there's like cult members around her as well. Is she saving Maxine at this point? And what does this cult want with Maxine? My biggest theory is that this is the church that Maxine left, and we'll get into the theory of how this plays all with everything in Maxine and when exactly could this all be taking place. We get more pictures of Tabby and Maxine. It looks like they have a very close relationship, and I'm very interested to see how that relationship came to me, and also we're going to see Tabby cut. Like, that's something we see in the trailer. She gets cut, and I'll go more into that as well. More pictures of Maxine looking very much so worried as she looks on. I think this is when she's seeing the whole protest going on, where I already talked about from the trailer, Lorraine's father is there. So I think something here is going to really trigger Maxine that she hears. These are probably pre-club or after club, because we know Maxine does go to the club in this makeup of sorts, and I'm interested to see more of that. We see here Fangoria making an appearance as Moses Zumney is reading it, who he is playing the character of Leon Green, who seems to work at the video store. Michelle Monaghan as Detective Williams here, appearing to come in through the cult scene where we see Maxine being gagged up and tied up. We get a picture of Lily Collins' character of Molly Bennett, who appears in The Puritan 2. Another picture of Teddy Knight, who of course is being played by Giancarlo Esposito. Some BTS photos of Ty West and Mia Goth here. More of that red carpet premiere for The Puritan 2. A club scene as well here for Mia Goth, and we get some more red carpet and a little bit more of the detectives looking for Tabby, it seems, and I'm not too entirely sure who the other woman is. It could be another woman that got slain by the slasher or whoever it is that's trying to get a hold of Maxine. Now, a big thing here with these new photos is I think there's like many situations going on here. I think the cult and I think the slasher are two different things that are happening at the same time, and they're all going to come to a clash. The big question is, why are they both looking for Maxine? Now, I really do think that the cult is pretty much the church itself that is wanting Maxine to return. After she left, it seemed that they were very passionate with her father, who was the priest and all of this. And by the end of X, he's saying, we're on a mission to find our Maxine and bring her back. So I think a lot of them are going to go forth and try and do that in any way possible. Now, when it comes to the slasher, I think that the Night Stalker is a red herring. I believe the Night Stalker is in this world, but I don't think they're the ones who are targeting Maxine. I think it's somebody else from her past who wants to get her. And the reason I think that is because after seeing X, I started to piece some things together, and I will talk about that in another video because that's a whole other video, and this video is already like 6 minutes long. I don't want to make it too long, but that's a whole thing right there. We're just talking about the pictures here. I really do like the vibe though that we're getting here. It looks like a lot of this is going to feel very grimy. A lot of it is going to have that 90s, 80s sleaze, and I'm very excited for it. A lot of the reviewers I watched are saying that it is very much so a love letter to those type of movies. So excited about that. My big question, like I said, is why are Teddy and Mia in this like junkyard of sorts? Like, what are they trying to do here? Yeah, I'm very curious to know what exactly is going on in all of these photos, specifically the one with Maxine and Teddy Knight in this junkyard. Like, what is going on here? Like, have they found somebody and they're torturing them, or did they just come out here to discuss something? You know, it's kind of weird, right? And I've gone with other theories that maybe Maxine had something to do with all of this as well. Who knows? Because Pearl said you'll end up just like me. Does Maxine end up a murderer? I don't know. That's a big question. But the whole thing with the cult and all of that, finally get a little bit more confirmation with these new set photos, and it has me much more interested in seeing where we're going with this film. We are 2 weeks away from this film releasing. We're going to be seeing it not this Monday, but the next one. I will have a reaction. I will have a review. We'll talk all about it, but stay tuned. A theory video coming this weekend, probably tomorrow. I'm very packed up on stuff right now, so I'm trying as best as possible to get out as many videos as possible. I do have some reviews coming for Ghostlight, as well as Humanist Vampire and Humane, and a ton of other things, and we're just getting started. This summer is going to be crazy, so stay tuned. Make sure you subscribe. 35,000 subscribers is our goal. Make sure you hit that notification bell as well. Go to our website, www.culturelixir.com, as well as Twitter, Instagram, TikTok, all provided down below. Let's get to 35K. Thank you so much for tuning in, and let me know what you think about Maxine, if you're excited or not. What do you think about these set photos? Are you more ready for the movie, or do you have more theories brewing? Put them in the comments down below. We'll discuss them as well tomorrow, but tomorrow, stay tuned. Full theory video on what is going on in Maxine, with the cult, with the killers, with the Night Stalker, with Maxine themselves, and all of that. So stay tuned, but as always, I'll see you next time. Stay safe, stay positive.